Denied Stones Productions presents Garden of Praise with your hostess and producer, Cookie Price-Drayton. Psalms 118:21 through 23 proclaims, I will praise thee, for thou hast heard me, and art become my salvation. The stone which the builders refused has become the headstone of the corner. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. And here she is, your hostess and producer, Cookie Price-Drayton.
Greetings and God bless you. My name is Cookie Price-Drayton, and thank you for joining the Garden of Praise today. We have something very special for you today, the community, and it is an honor to be here with the Dr. Kenneth Miller. God bless you, Dr. Miller. How you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come in and share in your vision and your work, what you're doing for the community. And I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time, expressing my appreciation, but I do want to get right into the program, because what you're doing for our community is such a magnificent thing, and it needs to be heard about. First of all, Doctor, can you tell us what your area of practice is?
Yes, Cynthia. Thank you very much for having me on your program.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an honor to be on your program, and I appreciate you supporting Vision Harvest, which is what we'll talk about a little later.
Okay.
My area of expertise is ophthalmology.
Okay.
So I'm a medical doctor who performs eye surgery.
Okay.
The primary focus of our practice is laser vision correction surgery and cataract surgery.
Okay. All right. So now tell us, what is cataracts? I've heard the word so many times. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
That's correct, yes.
Correct. Okay,
so cataracts, yes, as you know, everybody's probably heard about them or knew somebody who had a cataract. Cataract is probably one of the most common vision problems in the country and in the world. In fact, cataracts are the most commonly performed surgery in the United States.
Wow.
So it's a problem that affects vision. It typically happens in people as they age.
Mm-hmm.
The risk of cataract surgery, the risk of having a cataract at the age of 60 is probably about 60%, and at 70 it's about 70%, and it continues to go up with age. So if you live a long life, there's a good chance that you'll have a cataract, and there's also a possibility that you may need the correction for cataracts, which is cataract surgery.
Okay.
So to answer your question a little more,
mm-hmm.
So a cataract is a clouding of the lens inside the eye. So if you don't mind, I'll take my model and just demonstrate a little bit. So as you see here, we have the eye, mm-hmm. and the eye has the front of the eye, which is the clear window called the cornea, and the colored part of the eye, which is the iris. In the center of the iris is that black circle called the pupil, mm-hmm. and behind that is the lens of the eye. And in the very back of the eye is the retina, which is like the film of the camera. And the eye functions like a camera, the cornea and the lens, focusing the light on the retina. And what happens with a cataract is this part of the eye, the lens, mm-hmm. becomes cloudy. And instead of focusing the light spreads, and that creates glare or blurred vision. And people that have cataracts notice a diminution in their vision, mm-hmm. a reduction in their ability to see either at night or during the day, to read small print. Mm-hmm. And this is something that modern technology has enabled us to fix with a very advanced surgery.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. What are the consequences, doctor, if someone should have cataract? First of all, okay, you already explained that if your eyes are feeling cloudy in the back, those are more so signs that you may have it.
Yes.
Correct?
Right. So the signs of cataracts are a reduction in your ability to see clearly, a cloudiness of the vision, glare, trouble seeing at night, so trouble with night driving, trouble seeing in low light, trouble, also colors may seem somewhat muted.
Okay. And if the cataract is how, I guess if you don't take care of it, it could get worse. Am I correct? What are the consequences of not taking care of cataract?
Right. So cataracts tend to grow slowly over time. So if your cataract isn't addressed with surgery, the likelihood is that your vision is going to continue to get worse until, in fact, you may actually not be able to see much at all out of the eye. So you can actually lose your vision completely.
Wow.
Now,
so it can lead to blindness.
That's correct.
Wow.
So, but typically cataracts, no matter how severe they are, if they're corrected with surgery, the vision is restored.
And is it usually only one surgery needed? Like once you have it, you're set for life, or?
That's an excellent question. So when we do the cataract surgery, we do we perform the most advanced surgery that's available anywhere in the world. It's a very small incision surgery. We use a sound wave machine to remove the cataract. Now the cataract is like a peach. There's a skin and a meat and a pit. And when we use the sound wave machine, which is called a phacoemulsifier, we remove the meat and the pit of the cataract. And then we take an artificial lens called an implant, and we place that in the skin of the cataract, which is called the lens capsule. And that implant stays in the eye forever. It does not need any maintenance or cleaning. It'll last much longer than the patient will ever need it to.
Oh, wow. Okay.
However, to answer your question, that skin, that lens capsule that holds the implant, very often that becomes a little cloudy after the cataract surgery, and that can cause a secondary cataract. Now that's very similar symptoms as the cataract has, but that can be fixed with a simple office laser procedure. So if that does happen, if there's a quick fix for that, and once it's fixed with the laser, then you never have to worry about another clouding of your vision.
Okay. Wow, this is amazing. You think I could perform the surgery after this interview?
We could try to teach you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Well, we know now what cataract is, first of all. Now, doctor, let's talk a little bit about Vision Harvest, what you are actually, why we're here today, the exciting part, which is what you're offering the community.
Right. So I'm a part of an organization called Vision Harvest.
Vision Harvest, okay.
And Vision Harvest was established by Dr. Cary Silverman about 4 years ago, I believe, and I've been one of the Vision Harvest participating surgeons for the last 3 years. And what we do is we perform free cataract surgery for people that have no insurance or that have financial need. We'll screen patients, and if their vision problem is cataracts, we'll set them up, and the entire surgery is performed without cost to the patient.
Wow. That's a big wow. Can you imagine a free surgery if you don't have insurance? Am I correct?
That's correct.
And
you have to meet a certain financial criteria also.
So you can't be a millionaire and just because you don't have insurance, right. You can't. Okay, but wow, that's beautiful. I mean, really, what an act of kindness coming from you and your partners.
It's been very rewarding, and the patients are so appreciative of their vision. It's so important to them. It makes such a big difference in their life. It's really rewarding to be able to offer a service like this.
Absolutely. Well, we're excited that you are what you're doing for the community. On behalf of my viewers, I want to say thank you. And anything that we can do to get this word out, it is an absolute honor to do that. and we appreciate
Well, I
that.
appreciate, Althea, you putting me on your show and your interest in Vision Harvest and our participation. So I thank you for having me.
Well, thank you, Doctor, for allowing us to come, and you may take you away from your patients. I know you have a line out there also. Okay, one other question. I understand that this act of charity that Vision Harvest gives to the community comes around once a year right now. Is that time fastly approaching, or
Yes.
have we missed
yeah.
it yet?
No, we haven't missed it for this year. So
Okay.
the date for this year is November 30th.
Okay, November the 30th, okay.
It'll be at the River Drive Surgery Center. We would like to, screen patients as soon as possible so that we can determine who's going to be able to have their procedures done this year.
Okay.
So if the patients would contact us as soon as they can, that gives us time to do the screening and the evaluation so that we can, if they have cataracts, get them on the schedule. We do perform every year, but we do need to be able to evaluate the patients before the day of the surgery.
Okay, all right. All right, so we need to keep that date in mind and try to get in as soon as we can to see, first of all, if we qualify.
Yeah, that's
Right.
correct. And to
Okay.
make sure that the cataracts
Mhm.
is actually the problem.
Mhm.
Obviously there's other eye problems and it's hard for patients to make that determination. So often, we need the eye exam to make sure that that's the problem that they are having.
Okay, all right. All right, Doctor. Now, I know that, how long have you been here in West Orange? This is West Orange.
Yes, we're in
Okay.
West Orange
Mhm.
at 101 Old True Hills Road across from St. Barnabas Hospital.
Okay.
And we've been here for about 3 years now.
Okay.
Prior to that, my father set up the office in South Orange on Irvington Avenue in 1967.
Okay.
And I joined him in 1995. So the practice has been in the community, and we've been, trying to, support the community for a long time now.
Okay. Now, before Vision Harvest, what are some of the charitable things you've been doing? Because I know that your father, I had the opportunity to meet Dad, and we're going to meet him in a moment also when he gets a moment from his patients, who founded this medical industry, correct? Am I correct? Your father?
Yes, he founded our practice.
Right, your practice.
And so we've been involved in the community and trying to help with we try to get medications for patients that can't afford them through different organizations and different pharmaceutical companies that provide those medicines, and trying to help patients that have problems if they don't have insurance. We try to do the best we can to make sure they get the services that they need. Vision Harvest has allowed us to bring that to a new level where we can actually provide surgery, and a surgical facility, and the most advanced technology to get them the most advanced type of cataract surgery at no charge. So that's been really nice.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Well, Doctor, again, we thank you for doing what you do, absolutely, and thank you for sharing with the community what you're doing and giving us a moment to come in to get this word out, because it's absolutely essential.
Well, thank you, Althea. Thanks for helping us spread the word.
Okay. So we see that we have the senior doctor here. So can you introduce your father to us?
Sure, Althea. This is my father, Dr. Philip Miller. He founded our practice in 1967 in South Orange, and I joined him back in 1995. We've been working together, and it gives us a nice combination of experience and new blood, which and new technology, and I think it allows us to provide our patients with a very comprehensive, advanced, warm, caring environment.
All right. And
thank you, Ken. It's my pleasure, and I must say my pride to see this act of generosity that my son is offering to people in need of surgery who are unable to either be insured or have coverage. It was a pleasure to start this practice in 1967 in South Orange after 2 years in Germany for the U.S. Army as head of ophthalmology. And the practice has certainly grown since Ken has joined the practice. It's vicariously my pleasure that I can see these wonderful job that he's doing, and it's a pleasure to enjoy it.
All right, sir. Well, he looks just like you. I know you got to be so proud of him and walking in your footsteps also.